Hey everybody, it's Doug Schauf with the Make Maine Your Home team over Remax Oceanside. We're going to tackle a question that we get a lot is like, hey, Scarborough, Maine, what's the deal there? It's this huge town geographically, but what is there to do in Scarborough, Maine? And that's what we're going to talk about here. So let's dive in. Okay, so the first things we want to talk about is like the outdoor activities in Scarborough, Maine. There's a few beaches to talk about. The Scarborough Beach State Park. If you love the ocean, Scarborough Beach State Park is a must visit. It's perfect for swimming, summer fun, of course, all ages. Lifeguards are on duty. It's a great family-friendly trip out to go to this beach. Next up is Higgins Beach. Higgins Beach is really like for that surfer in you. That's really the big draw there. I mean, it's a great beach. It is open to the public, but there's not a ton of parking right down there, so it tends to cap out a little bit. But if you're a surfer, Higgins Beach is the place where all like the surfers love to go. There's cameras there that you can watch out, webcams, so you can see what the activity's like and all that kind of stuff. Pretty cool and a great location there in Scarborough. The Eastern Trail is really great. It's a walking trail, biking, hiking, all that kind of stuff extends all the way to Kittery in one direction and Portland in the other. So it's a great trail that just kind of goes through all these different towns and of course Scarborough. The Scarborough Marsh Audubon Center. This is great. Like if you're heading down Pine Point going towards the Pine Point area, it's off on the left. There's a place that you can rent kayaks, canoes, all that kind of stuff and explore the marsh. Really very cool, and you will love it if you get down there to check that out. A golf club, Nonesuch River Golf Club. It's an 18-hole course. The front nine's easier than the back nine, I'll tell you that. And there's also a driving range there, a nice restaurant, bar, all that kind of stuff. It's a really nice golf course. So a couple indoor things that are fun. First off is Big 20 Bowling Center, which is right on Route 1 there. We love this place. So our office and team has done a couple outings there. It's candlepin bowling, which I don't know if it's a New England thing. I haven't really researched it, but when I was brought up in Buffalo, New York, I've never heard of candlepin bowling until I've come here to Maine. There's candlepin bowling, which are these little tiny things, and the balls are this big, and you huck it down there. But anyway, Big 20 Bowling is awesome. It's kind of like a blast from the past, but very well maintained and clean, nice place. A lot of fun. Definitely got to check that out. We go there a lot. So next up, Len Libby's Chocolates. I was told that there's a chocolate mousse in there, not chocolate mousse. Although I guess there might be chocolate mousse. I don't know. Does anybody know? Comment below. But there's a chocolate mousse in the store, which is really awesome. I mean, who doesn't like chocolate? Who shouldn't? Who doesn't want to check out a chocolate mousse? I mean, you got to go check that out. Next up is the Black Point Inn in the Black Point area. Great place. It's a great inn for even staycations, relaxing retreats. There's a cool restaurant bar there. Great ocean views. Really nice place to check out if you don't want to, be outdoors all the time. You can go and have a great place to stay and relax. So next thing we want to point out in Scarborough are some of the great restaurants that are there. There are a lot, but we're going to point out a few that people ask a lot about. So some really popular ones are Ken's Place. It's like a local institution, really is. It's like their fried clams and lobster rolls are legendary. If you're in the mood for that kind of thing, grab food, sit outside and eat at a picnic table, it's a great place for that. Absolutely. The next one is Bailey's Lobster Pound, similar to Ken's. They might not like me saying that. They do a great job again with fresh lobster rolls, chowders, straight from the source. And again, it's one of those if you want to grab some food, sit outside with some great views and hang out. It's really, really great. Some other places kind of spread out around Scarborough that I just like to kind of point out is Nonesuch Brewing. I think we talked about them in one of our videos. It's a brewery, but it's also a really nice restaurant and, bar atmosphere. It's a really great place. Let's see, there's El Rayo, which is good, tacos and things like that. They also got a good bar there. Pat's Pizza, and I think Romeo's is there. There's a lot of other restaurants there, especially on Route 1. Some other things to check out if you got a little bit of a sweet tooth like I do. Holy Donuts is right there on Route 1. And then also there's the Dairy Corner. And if you know me, I love ice cream. The Dairy Corner is great. In the summer, it's pretty crowded, but it moves fast. I mean, it's ice cream. It's worth the wait. So, hey, before we move on to the rest, you're definitely going to want to stick around because the last couple of things that we're going to talk about are really great. If you love Scarborough and you have more questions, please comment below. I am a real estate broker, and me and my team would love to help you out. If you have more questions about Scarborough, contact us. All our contact information is in the description. Comment, of course, and we'd love to help you out. And also, hit subscribe. That really helps our YouTube channel if you do hit subscribe. We come out with weekly episodes to talk about everything to do with Maine real estate, what's awesome, what's not, all that stuff. And if you don't like the videos, you can always unsubscribe, but it really does help us if you hit that and hit that little bell so you get notified of new episodes that come out. So who doesn't like shopping? Well, I suppose some people don't like shopping, but if you do like shopping, Scarborough has a few spots where you can go and really dive in there. Route 1 and like the Black Point, corner there's a lot of stuff really close to that. As a matter of fact, one of the restaurants I mentioned, El Rayo, is right near there. Pat's Pizza is there, but there's also like a Hannaford, there's a paper store, and then coming down there's a few local shops, like Rosemont is in there, which is really great. There's a small coffee shop, Scarborough Grounds, but there's a lot of shopping that can be had there. There's a plaza with like a hardware store and a Walgreens and a bunch of other cool little shops where you could buy some like outdoor furniture and all sorts of stuff. So that area there, like Route 1 and Black Point, it's kind of a big area because the school's near there, so there's a lot of stuff. The other place that's pretty popular in Scarborough is over like the Cabela's, the Oak Hill Plaza or something like that, but it's Cabela's. Anyway, Cabela's there, and there's also a plaza. There's a fireworks place there, and a cool like couple little restaurants and a few like shops that are right near Cabela's. But that's also a great area to check out. The other thing is the main mall is in South Portland, but it's like it butts right up against Scarborough. So you kind of, if you're heading over in that area, it's very, very close to get to like the plazas that have Target and Best Buy and all that stuff. So Martin's might be in Scarborough. I'd have to Googs that. I think Sam's Club is in Scarborough, and there's like the Lowe's and all that stuff is kind of on that line. So you're super close if you're in Scarborough bopping around that you can get over to the main mall and all that stuff because Scarborough does border South Portland. So hopefully you enjoy this information about Scarborough. Again, if you have any questions or comments, please comment below. That also helps our YouTube channel. We love to communicate with you guys and it helps us out a lot. And remember, if you make Maine your home, you don't have to do it alone. Hey, come here. Hey, YouTube thinks you're going to like one of these videos. So click on it and let me know what you think. And remember, come back again soon because we do a video every Friday.